started. This recipe calls for 1 pound of pinto beans, which is about 2 cups. Now we're going to measure 2 cups of pinto beans. Now we're going to rinse our beans. Now let's add our beans to our pot. And we're going to fill it with water about 2 inches above the beans. Then we're going to cover it and let it soak for 8 hours. Alright, now that our beans have been soaking for 8 hours, we're going to drain them and put them back into the pot. And we're going to fill them up just 2 inches above the beans again. Along with our beans, we're going to cut up 1 large onion into 4s and add a couple shakes of salt. Now we're going to bring this to a boil on the stove and then turn it down to low and cover it and let it simmer for 1 to 2 hours. Alright, now that it's boiling, we're going to turn it down to low and let it simmer for 1.5 to 2 hours, stirring occasionally. Alright, the beans are done, so let's turn off the stove. Alright, now we're going to drain the beans. Back into the pot, and we're going to take out some of the larger onion pieces. Alright, we're going to add a little bit of our bean broth back in, and we're going to use the immersion blender to blend it up. Bean broth that seems too dry and not mixing well. Alright, now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil or lard in a large skillet over medium heat. Now we're going to add 3 cloves of garlic. Alright, now we need to add our beans. Alright, we're going to turn to low for a second and add our other seasonings. We're going to do 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt and a 3/4 teaspoon of cumin. Lastly, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. And we're going to mix it together. All right, now we're going to turn it up a little bit and stir it for a few more minutes. All right, we just taste tested it and it needs a little more salt, so we're going to add 1 more teaspoon. The refried beans were bursting with flavor. I hope you try this recipe too. Thanks for watching Baked Bananas. See you next time!